Among them were women who were beating their breasts and wailing for him.
But Jesus turned to them and said, "Daughters of Jerusalem, do not weep for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children. For the days are surely coming when they will say, 'Blessed are the barren, and the wombs that never bore, and the breasts that never nursed.' Then they will begin to say to the mountains, 'Fall on us,' and to the hills, 'Cover us.' For if they do this when the wood is green, what will happen when it is dry?"
These women who were wailing and weeping loudly, looking at Jesus, are doing so out of their natural compassion that they felt for him.
And Jesus stops to notice it, in spite of all the pain. But surprisingly, he not only stops to give attention to them, but goes a step further and gives them words of caution and warning, just like a loving father would correct his daughter sternly.
He speaks of a future generation which will be on a road to sin and destruction if they fail to guide them and lose sight of Calvary.
And what do we see in a post-modern world today? The younger generation being gripped more and more by immorality and sin. Their challenges are entirely different. They have to fight against a world that is very accessible, convenient, and enticing, leading them to sin through digital devices, social media, drugs, unhealthy and violent games and videos, immoral and new age ideologies. The list goes on.
What can you do to help them? Lead by example. That's the first step.
Guard their eyes. Eyes are the doorway to sin. Be careful of what goes into their minds through their eyes.
This is the reason it's not healthy for kids to watch violence, play even mildly violent games, and read horror books and so on. If this is not stopped, there is no use wondering how the child turned violent or rude or mischievous.
Leave your devices and spend quality time and loving conversations with them daily. After all, they're not gonna stay as kids forever. Cherish while you can.
Dear Jesus, just like you guided the women in your time, guide us to use our compassion and pity to clearly see the problems of our younger generation. May we take responsibility to show them the dark realities of this world and support them in their pursuit for growing into better human beings. Help us to guide them lovingly and lead a good example ourselves. Amen.